Good evening, folks. Welcome to Everyday KT number 153. Today is an awesome day. Today is awesome because on my phone, oh, you hear that? That's Corey, the Kilted realtor. Corey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I am fantastic. So I just started the video, and I'm going to set you down real quick. Hopefully everybody can hear you. So those of you online, whoops, I'm going to get this out of the way because I'll trip on it in. We got the phone sitting right underneath the tablet, so if you guys can hear Corey, please say something. So Corey, first thing, why don't you introduce yourself?
Good evening, everyone. This is Corey McDonald. I am the Kilted realtor, and Kevin here has been coaching me for the last several months.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So Corey is where you are obviously the Kilted realtor, and you're down in Houston, Texas. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Houston, Texas.
All right. What areas do you service as a realtor in Texas?
So Houston is a fairly large city. The greater Houston area, just kind of give you an idea, the greater Houston area now has upwards of 38,000 realtors in the area. So it's the square mileage is gosh, I couldn't even begin to guess. It's pretty big. Sometimes I go show a house that's an hour away, and it's still considered part of the greater Houston area.
Well, it sounds like every time I have to go to the store from here in Rochester, it's 20 minutes just to get to the nearest stoplight. So, yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, who are watching the video, last night Corey released probably the funniest kilt video I've seen since I don't even know when. And the whole point was to get people's attention. And it worked. I think we're somewhere north of 10,000 views right now. So, Corey, can you do me a favor and let everybody know what the inspiration for this video and why you did it? And more important than all of that, how you came to the realization that utilizing the kilt as a marketing tool would be so successful.
Okay, so to answer your first question, the inspiration for the video was the sheriff in the video is my neighbor, and he does several impressions. We hang out over whiskey occasionally, and one thing leads to another. He does his impressions, and he does the sheriff Buford T. Justice impression, and he owns the car. So he goes to his car shows, obviously has the uniform and everything, and he does quite a great impression on the character from the show. So we got to talking, and we it was more of his, the premise of the story was more his idea. We kind of collaborated throughout, and it took us probably, close to 4 or 5 weeks of planning, and then we shot the video one afternoon, and of course then all the editing takes place. And I tell you what, I'm really happy with the results.
I don't think you're alone. I don't think you're alone in that. Looking at the numbers that you've been sending and what I've seen, I think there's a whole lot of people that are really happy with what you did as well.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. I kind of felt like it was going to be a better result than my normal weekly info videos because of the little bit of comedy involved in this one. But I'm just overwhelmed. Over 23,000 people have seen the post, and we're almost at 10,000 views, and that's in 23 hours. I posted that video at 8:52 my time last night, so it's 8:09 here. So we're almost to the 24-hour mark, and I can't believe it.
Wow, that's impressive. If I go through and I add up all of the views on all of my videos combined, with the exception of the 1 or 2 that I've boosted, I don't even think I'll hit 10,000. That's amazing. So. Yeah. The other part of the question was, what was it that you know, obviously being a McDonald, you're wearing the kilt. What is it that convinced you to say, you know what, the kilt, I'm different, blah, blah, you know, I'm going to stand out, but to actually use it in your business?
So the current broker that I'm with, John Altic, he's with, my brokerage is JLA Realty. John Altic is the owner. And when I met John, I was actually with another brokerage, and I was only 6 months into real estate at that time. And John was having a boot camp for realtors, and anyone was invited. And we were going over line by line on contracts and various other things involved in real estate. And after the first class, I walked up to John and just to introduce myself and tell him thank you for allowing me to be here. And I was wearing a shirt with an embroidered emblem of the other broker's company on it. And John says to me, he said, thanks for being here. He said, why are you advertising for this other company? I said, well, this is my broker. He goes, yeah, but you don't sell a product for this broker. You need to brand yourself. And from that, I got to thinking my wife is good with marketing. We put our heads together. I love my heritage, and that's where the Kilted Realtor came from. We had to find a brand for myself. And I'll tell you, I'm shy by nature, and it took a lot for me to put a kilt on and go out in public. And after wearing it for now almost 2 years, the kilt has some power to it.
It does. It does. And I've been wearing a kilt for 12 years now. I completely understand what the kilt does and the draw that it gives. So, let's talk about the video a little bit. What kind of results have you seen above and beyond? Yes, you know that a lot of people have seen it. What kind of reaction are you getting? Not only from, your boss, obviously, but just the public in general who has seen it. What are you getting as a response from those people from this video that you've done?
By far and above, it's been overwhelmingly positive. I have had zero negative, obviously, but not even a mediocre. It's been all caps, awesome. This is the best commercial I've seen in a while, and it goes on and on. There's people from South Africa, a guy this afternoon from Aberdeen, Scotland. This video is being watched all over the world in less than 24 hours.
That's awesome.
It's boosting the number of likes on my page. Of course, with Facebook's algorithm, the more interactions, shares, likes, comments, the more weight a post has and the further it carries. And so this thing, because so many people are reacting the way they're reacting, it's getting a lot of mileage on it. And I'll tell you this, we had a conversation late last night about boosting. I was considering boosting this post, and eventually I did. But so far, I'm looking at the organic reach is last time it was like 22,000.
Wow.
And the paid reach is less than 800 so far.
Yeah.
So I really didn't have to boost it.
No. But the great thing is, with that boost, you're going to hit markets and people that you otherwise potentially could not have.
Correct. Yes.
So, what does your boss think now that it's been almost a whole day? I know we talked for a few moments yesterday about it, and you said, hey, he thought it was pretty cool. After seeing a whole day's worth of reaction, what are they thinking about this now, and you being the Kilted Realtor and promoting their business as you?
Kevin, to be honest with you, I have not had time to have a conversation with him. You know as well as I do, one of the things on your Facebook business page, your rating can go down if you don't respond in a certain amount of time.
Yep.
And I literally have been on here responding to comments the entire day among my regular job,
Wow.
And so I honestly have not had time to have a conversation with him. I look forward to that. Maybe later this evening I'll have that with him, and I'll report back and let you know. But I can guarantee you he is ecstatic about it.
I love to hear that. So, that begs the question. So you've got an amazing response from this video. All kinds of good praise. You've got outstanding market penetration and visibility with that video. What's next? What's next for the Kilted Realtor? What's the next step?
Well, number one, being consistent. I'm going to do my weekly Thursday night video tomorrow night. I'll continue interacting with my followers, and we are working on a sequel to the video with the sheriff.
A sequel? Uh-oh. Does this one have a monkey in it?
It does not. It does not have a monkey. I think you're thinking of a different show.
Oh, that's right too. That is a completely different '70s chasing movie. Yes, you're right. I completely got my movies mixed up. So, how has this impacted you personally, as far as your business as a real estate agent? What is this doing for you? Not only in terms of reassuring your ability as a realtor, but potentially your confidence or whatever other things. What has this done for you and shown you since you've accomplished this? This is an amazing accomplishment since you've done this.
Thank you. And yes, in the short amount of time, just in today alone, I have several potential leads. Some of them are not quite ready, but they have put on there in the comments, "You are the realtor for me." This is amazing. I like what you've got going on. The biggest thing for me is this was a huge boost in my confidence. Because, we all kind of get nervous in front of the camera.
Yep.
Initially, I guess over time you may get used to it. I'm still not used to it. So this was like a huge boost of confidence for me. And I think it'll make it easier in the future for maybe some live videos.
Oh, fantastic. So, now that we've got the super confident Corey, the Kilted Realtor, out of Texas, do you have anything else you want to add? I could sit here and throw real estate questions at you all day long, but that's what your show's for every Thursday over at the Kilted Realtor page on Facebook. So I'll let you take care of any of the real estate questions. Do you have anything else you want to just tell people that are watching?
Yeah, if you're contemplating, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a small business owner, and if you're contemplating doing any kind of marketing for your business, this works, guys. It works. And Kevin has been coaching me, and I'll tell you what, if you'll do what he says, listen and put it in practice, these are the results you get. Kevin is phenomenal at what he does.
I wasn't even asking for a plug. I was just wanting to know what else you had to say. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. So
it's true. I owe a lot of this to your coaching. I don't know that I would have gotten this far and without the encouragement, number one, from you. And I think we talk daily now.
Just about.
And you're always pointing out, try this. You need to do this, and it's working.
Well, awesome. So I guess I'll have to fly out there one day and do a training down at JLA corporate headquarters.
Hey, we're ready. Come on.
Oh boy, that'd be trouble. I'll have to get some of that good, wonderful Texas barbecue. Cause I was in Oklahoma for a long time. I know that stuff is good.
Yes, sir. And I actually have a nice wood-burning pit, and I'm somewhat of a cook myself, so I think I could surprise you with that one.
Oh, no. At this point, I don't think there's a thing you could do that could surprise me.
Well, thank you.
Not at all. So, Corey, I really I'm not sure. I'm going to hazard a guess, but I think this might be your first, the first interview. I'm sure there's going to be several, except you're going to be on radio and TV and all these other cool places.
Yes, sir. I anticipate that. In fact, I am going to be in front of a radio personality here in the Houston area. He's a big big following on a morning show here, and I will be in front of him later this week, and I hope to have a conversation with him and show him the video and see if we can maybe work out an interview with him.
Oh wow! So I'll have some tips after the show tonight. We can chat a little bit on what you can do. First thing you do is send him the video directly. That's definitely what you want to do. Just say, hey, I think you might get a kick out of this. Check it out.
Okay.
So you've had awesome success. Everything's going wonderful. What are your thoughts on the future of you wearing the kilt? Is this just going to become an everyday thing constantly, and you're a daily brand for recognition, or just still, when you're out doing real estate?
No, absolutely. It's already a daily routine. I wear the kilt every single day. It just become a part of life. Number one, the comfort level is much better with a kilt.
Fact. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You kind of command the attention of everyone when you walk in the room, and as a real estate agent, it's all about building relationships and friendships and trust.
Yeah.
And so when you walk in and you've automatically got their attention, well, all you have to do is start talking.
Yeah. Yeah. It's yours to mess up. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Well, Corey, unless you've got something else, I want to say thank you for calling in and letting me be the first interview. I'm sure you're going to have a glorious and abundant career, kicking off probably tonight when you talk to your boss. He's like, well, let's expand your area a little bit, and let's give you an ad man, and here's a company car. All kinds of cool stuff like that. But I want to say thank you again for calling in, and if give you any last parting words.
No, thank you. I appreciate all the support from the followers of your show here, and thank you for having me on. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to interacting some more in the future with you guys.
Oh, fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, Corey McDonald, the Kilted Realtor, down in Houston, Texas. So, if you do not follow him right now, go check it out on Facebook. He's the Kilted Realtor. And you want to check out his videos. He does one every Thursday night on real estate. And you can actually see the progress. You go back to the first one and watch all the way through what he's done now. The change is astronomical, and it's brilliant. He's doing a fantastic job. And if you happen to live in the Houston area and either have some kind of real estate interest that you're looking to take advantage of, or you know someone who does, please give him a call. Hey, Corey, how can people get a hold of you?
So you can reach me. My phone number is 832-638-2379. You can send me an email, and it's going to be Corey, Cory, at kilted-realtor.com. Or you can just go to my website, Facebook. Website has got all my social media links. Website is kilted-realtor.com. And from there, you can catch me on social media.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Kilted-realtor.com. Go check it out. Do me a favor. Go to his page on Facebook. Follow it. Like it. Check him out. Go check out his videos and see what he has to offer and how he can potentially help you satisfy whatever real estate needs you might have. So with that, Corey, I want to say thank you very much. And everyone watching, this is Corey's show today, so we're not going to do a kiltology because he's dropped plenty of wisdom for us already. So, until tomorrow, everyone, be strong. Put a kilt on. I'll talk to you tomorrow.